Today's July 3rd, and in my family, we call it Celebrate Life Day. This is the 13th Celebrate Life because 13 years ago, I was in a motorcycle accident where I lost my life, but no, I regained it. I was pretty hurt and suffered a pretty bad head injury that really put my future in question. I was going to make a video about my thoughts during this time, what goes through my mind. But I decided to change things after talking to my mom this morning. Each year, this day, this Celebrate Life Day, teaches me a different lesson. And this year it was really, in my mind, like about how I got the easy end of the deal. See, I don't have any memory of what happened, and my first memory wasn't until a week and a half later. My mom was reflecting on what it was like that night, and particularly the drive to the hospital after the police just prepared her for the worst, and not knowing what she was going to walk into. And she said something that stuck out to me because my mom was a very resilient person. My mom was always telling me, hey, those things that happen to you, they mold you, they shape you. You know, they're there to make us grow and become who we are because of our trials and what we push through. But she said, if there's one memory that I wish that I could forget, it's that drive to the hospital and just the feeling in my heart and my mind. And so even though I'm sitting right in front of her and the story has a happy ending, she still wants to forget that. And I think about people who have that same memory, but there's not a happy ending to it. There's still that emptiness in their hearts for their loved one. And I think about all the times in my life when I've not been very kind to myself in my thoughts, in my mind. And I've had thoughts where it's like, you know what, I'd be better off gone and people are better off without me, and some pretty dark things. I think you probably know where I'm going with this. But then I think about my mom and how much it hurt just to hear her even talk about that. Like, I don't want to hurt her. And I know that you are loved by someone so much that if something happened to you, they would have so much pain in their hearts that looking back on that would be the one memory they'd want to forget, even if the ending was a happy ending. Just imagine if it wasn't. You know, at the end of this conversation I had with my mom, she's like, and I want you to stop being so mean to yourself. She's like, the things that you say about my son, you would never say about anybody else. And she said, if I heard someone talking to my son the way you're talking to yourself, she got to punch him in the face. My wife said the same thing. I would be upset if I heard someone talking about someone else the way I talk to myself. And I bet you can relate. But when I heard that, it's like, you know what? Maybe not for myself, but maybe doing it for the people I love is enough to want me to say, you know, I'm going to try to be nicer to me. I'm going to try to be more empathetic, more understanding, more patient, more kind. What's so easy to extend to someone else, but I just can't seem to do it to myself, maybe I need to learn to do that. Because in some way, am I hurting the people I love most when I'm so unkind to myself? Are you hurting the people you love most when you are so unkind to yourself? Probably. And if you're like me, you're not going to change how you do things for yourself, but maybe you'll do it for the people you love. I mean, think about the people that you love most and care about you most, and be kinder to yourself for them. Because it does hurt them. It does hurt them when you're hurting. If you're anything like me, the thought of them hurting hurts you more than you hurting, which gives you the motivation to maybe be nicer to yourself. Happy Independence Day. Celebrate life.